You've talked about your focus on service management and your success. Can you talk about some specific examples of the companies you've helped?
Sure. Over the course of the past 25 years that we've focused on service management, we've helped over 1,000 companies worldwide with their service requirements. The service industry is very diverse. Companies have different types of problems. We've worked for companies that, for example, sell and install industrial pumps. These pumps are used in anything from moving sewage to moving chemicals, but these pumps break down and they have to be repaired. We've worked with power companies that repair substations. We've worked with companies that repair trailers and have a mobile workforce. We've worked for companies that do fire suppression, and they have to manually go out and inspect these systems in restaurants or any type of commercial building that have fire protection requirements. And each one of these industries or these subsectors have their own nuances. And because we've worked with so many customers over the years, we've gained this experience that help us help them, whether they be working on their equipment or on the parts in the field or even in their repair centers. And that's really how we came up with our subtag, which is helping businesses for the business of service.
How do you ensure the success for companies that implement Acumatica?
Well, I get this question from prospects all of the time, and implementing an ERP system is a major undertaking. And the metaphor I like to use is that it doesn't matter whether you're putting a satellite into orbit or you're implementing ERP. It takes a very disciplined approach to project management. And over the course of the past 25 years, what we believe we've perfected our approach to implementing ERP software, and we've branded it as the Milestone Methodology.
Can you explain the Milestone Methodology in more detail?
Absolutely. Our methodology is based on 5 milestones. The first one is planning and project startup. And in that, the milestone, we are working to set up a framework, if you will, to support the overall project and management of that project. Also, during planning and project startup, we are capturing the requirements of the business. We spend time talking with the business owners and their subject matter experts to learn about the business and what they need for the software to do for them current state and also into the future. The second milestone is system definition. And in that milestone, we're starting to define a prototype. How are they going to use the software in the future? What do they need that software to do? And how can that software provide a solution to their business requirements? We then take that prototype and we move it into the third milestone, which is business piloting. We're actually taking a very formal approach during that business piloting milestone where we're testing that prototype. Again, it's just like putting a satellite into orbit. You're going to define and build a prototype. You're going to test that prototype before you send the real thing out into orbit. So we want to have the similar type of success with our testing process. Once we get through the testing process or the piloting process, then we're going to move into the go live phase. And in that phase, we're helping the customer train their employees. We're getting ready for the launch. And then ultimately, we're going to deploy that ERP solution. And at that moment of time, the customer begins using that new system. Our final milestone is referred to as the optimized milestone. After a customer implements the software, they always go through almost a second implementation. It takes a while for them to adopt internally what the software is capable of doing and how they can really leverage it. During that optimized milestone, we're helping them perfect and optimize and really take advantage of the advanced features that the software provides.